1, 2, 3, 4.
Cha-cha-cha.
Let's get together, Calamari on the
Merengue.
Let's get together, Calamari on the
Mambo.
I got 2 days vacation, let's play Calamari. Keep on rolling, the bigger the better, time is running out. I got the prince on my side, here we go, Calamari. Keep on your toes, keep it real, don't you ever give up. Take me higher, looking good, one more time, Calamari. Shake it, funk it, while you're ready. Sing along, everybody.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another wonderful stream. I'm sure nothing will go wrong with this stream. What could possibly happen, you know? Like, it's not like there's ever been problems with my streams before. Flawless track record, baby. Anyways, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. That was a little bit of Katamari music for you to get y'all in the mood. That was Katamari on the Funk from Katamari Forever, I believe. And yeah, very, very good series, very good music. I would have played what the hell is that other song? I forget what the hell. The other one that I really like from this game was some incredible weeb music. I can't even say the name because it's all in weeb characters. But I think it's like Gin and Tonic Mix something, YMCK 8-bit mix, and it's like, it's fucking girly music. I played that on a stream once as like a BRB song, and I came back and I was like, oh my god, I forgot that that's weeb music, I'm so sorry. Anyways, today we're going to be looking at a few things. Initially, the stream was just going to be about a couple of religious things that I had found. One person linked to me a Joy of Satan website, which is being advertised on Pornhub through sneakily titled anime femdom slave mistress hentai porn, and also Russian mom and stepson porn. And if you click on the video, it turns out, well, actually, I can just show you the picture. It's technically from a porn site, but I can show you this. I don't think there's any titty, so it's fine. This is what someone linked to me, and boy, it's hard to say linked to. It's like a full glottal stop thing. But so somebody linked this to me, and they mentioned that, well, as you can see, very, very interesting stuff. God and Jesus is only a Jewish lie for to maintain absolute population control over the masses of people, blah, 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 Jews, world order, blah, 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 Joy of Satan, exposing Christianity. You can see the anime slave mistress femdom girl. And the title, of course, Anime Group Mistress Femdom Slave Hentai, Try Not to Come, Part 2. Now, imagine this. You're just some dude, you're shellacking away to your anime mistress group femdom slave porn, and, like, you get this call to action for the Church of Satan. Like, that wouldn't fucking set a fire under your ass. I think they got a few recruits after this brain trust put this shit on the internet. So yeah, we were originally just going to be looking at that, as well as there's a forum that some guy has been updating for years, and he is the only person who posts on it, and he posts there every day, and he posts about God equals 4 equals 7 or something. I'm not exactly sure, but that was going to be the whole stream, and then it occurred to me that, you know what? For a while, I have wanted to do a look into. I guess we can remove this for now. Hello, anybody who's just joining the stream now. Welcome. This is some kind of welcome. I realized that for a while I had been wanting to talk about Gab AI or Gab.com or whatever it's called. Every time I had come up with this idea, I was on my phone and I go and I check Gab and they force you to have an account. So I was like, fuck that. But I decided to make an account, and I took a very cursory glance at it, and it's about exactly what you think it is. Now, we're not exactly a politics channel here. I'm what I would consider aggressively centrist, which is to say I have views that make everybody mad around me pretty much simultaneously, which is good, I'd say. As long as somebody's mad, you're doing something right. But you know, Gab... pretty well known as being a bastion of internet free speech, as well as anybody who is actually still tweeting about Pizzagate in the year of our Lord 2019. So this is going to be a pretty exciting stream, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I would like to quickly shout out Ian Terpenning with $100 before the stream even started. My man. Saying, do the ooh oh oh funny bear papa C:. So I hope this is a pretty ooh oh oh funny stream for you, sir. Thank you very much. Also Tetra Venga with $5. This better be good. I was watching Ashens. Oh, is my mic low? Yeah, I'm on the wrong setting. Hang on. That should be a little bit better. That is the intimate, private discussion setting, which I use for various reasons. Anyways, $5 from Tetra Venga. This better be good. I was watching Ashens. Hello! Well, you know, there's not much that could be better than watching Ashens, so I have to break that to you, but hopefully it'll be all right. And then another $5 from Tetra Venga, where he tells me to turn my mic up because I am a boomer. It made me feel so good when I was watching Kit Boga today and he was muted for like a full 20 seconds before he realized that he was muted. I was like, man, what a boomer. Haha, it's not me. It's not just me. It's everybody. I'm not the problem. Nah, but I'm the problem though. But anyways, thank you guys. And yeah, let me get this pulled up here. As I mentioned, Gab forces us to sign in before we can actually before we can actually read any of the juicy content. So let me just get myself signed in here. For whatever reason, I always just stream on private browsing, just in case. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure the reason. But now I'm not allowed... okay, well, this is a problem. Gab is not currently loading for me. So we have already encountered problems. Is the stream even happening? Yes, the stream is still happening. Okay, Gab has loaded. It's possible that it's just very slow. Because it's a hilarious social media platform. But yeah, let me get this going here. And log in here. Again, this is going kind of slowly. It wasn't like this before, so this is going to be quite the fun browsing experience, I'm sure. Now, firstly, let me get this brought up here. You can see here we are on gab.com. No longer gab.ai, but gab.com. Where we're on our Pizza Lad account made exclusively for this stream. Because we are going to be looking into some lovely Pizzagate content. For those of you who are unfamiliar... Oh boy, sneeze! Oh god, okay, I avoided the sneeze. For those of you... Sorry, you fucking sneeze fetish motherfuckers aren't getting anything out of me. Get lost. Before we move into the stuff here, if you're not familiar with Gab, it is... Fuck off, phone. I am not having any of your shit. Who's even fucking... Who are you? Who? Stop. This is the second time this bitch has emailed me thinking that I'm Brett. My name is not Brett. I don't know why they're emailing me thinking I'm Brett. These fucking incompetent... Okay. Let me see. Do not disturb. Do not send me down wild, insane tangents. There you go. So gab.ai, or now gab.com, is some sort of alternative to Twitter, I guess. There's a lot of censorship that actually does indeed occur on Twitter. There's a lot of people who get banned for really questionable, specious reasons. If I can use some legal terminology, very highly specious. A lot of people make the claim that you can get banned on Twitter just for having the wrong opinion, and they're kinda not wrong. However, the response to this was to make something called gab.ai. Who? No, don't send me notifications. Fuck off. Gab.ai, which is supposed to be like a super cool alternative to Twitter, I guess, where you can be, you can have free speech. Now, here's the thing. The only people that are really affected by Twitter's free speech thing are on the right, which is to say the right wing. Not necessarily correct, but sometimes correct, perhaps. I don't know. But they're mostly on the right wing. And so, as a result, gab.ai is a very right-wing website, which, you know what, is mostly fine. I myself hold some somewhat right-wing beliefs, some left-wing beliefs, and everybody around me hates me for something that I believe, but that's okay. I'm open-minded, you know, when it comes to this kind of thing. I am aware fully that Twitter is kind of bullshit. I'm aware fully that the evil liberal CNN news media pretty much just exists to shit on Trump. I'm aware of some of these things, so maybe I will be a fan of gab.ai. I don't know. This is a first-time dive. I've never really looked into it that extensively before, but anyways, moving swiftly along, here's the Pizzagate tag. So if you're just getting into gab.ai, I think the best thing that you can do, probably because nobody else is talking about Pizzagate anywhere on the internet. Well, okay, there probably are, but search for Pizzagate on Gab. It's a wonderful thing that fun for the whole family. We've got some German pizza gators. We've got some... People don't understand how the perverse money system of the pedophile cabal works. Irreplaceable people don't pull money out of thin air, but out of little boy's a-hole. Oh, he paid the troll toll to enter the boy's hole. The theater would have collapsed if anything happened to John Clark Donahue. JPC members, white boy raped by... Okay, alright, well... I don't really know what's going on in the world of Pizzagate, so I'm completely uninformed. I know it was a brief kind of meme conspiracy that occurred a couple years ago, which now, I guess, is like... some people took it seriously, I guess. By the way, I'm currently drinking vodka once again. This is going to be another drunk stream. This is Russian standard vodka instead of Absolute. So instead of my pissy Swedish cuckboy vodka, I'm going to get angry Russian drunk. So this is going to be great. But let me see here. What do we got here? Was Elijah Cummings executed? Yes. Yes, the fucking 97-year-old man who died, who I have previously seen on TV for like 6 years and thought, wow, this guy's still alive. Yeah, he was definitely executed, my man. Definitely executed. Rest in peace, Elijah Cummings. But I would say if it wasn't your time, it was rapidly approaching, my friend. Rest in peace. Pizzagate, Pedogate, Hillary Clinton, yeah, Trick or Treat, Elijah Cummings dead, fire, yo, skull emoji. Was Cummings arrested in August? We got eye emojis, we got Hillary Clinton covered up State Department pedophile ring, Q, blah, 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 no statute limits on child sex. Well, I'm glad that you fellows know this. Now, some of you who are here might even know this about me, but in 2016, you could probably call me slightly more... You probably could have called me a little more pro-Trump than pro-Hillary. That bitch wanted to blow us all up. I might be enjoying my Russian standard vodka right now, but I think we'd all be fucking dead. That's just my opinion. But that being said, you would think I would be more sympathetic to stuff like this, but somehow I see people posting 11 hours ago about Hillary Clinton in the year of our goddamn Lord 2019, nearly 2020. And I have a bit of a laugh about that one. Elijah Turd Cummings dead on 20. Well, that's not nice. Think of all of the people that were calling fucking Justice Scalia a piece of shit who deserved to die. And now you're gonna be Elijah Turd Cummings. That's nice. I'm sure that's in no way race related, by the way. Adam Schiff subpoena. Was Cummings in prison? Was he executed? Yes, if he has ever abused a child. Okay, if. Got some more Pizzagate. You might be seeing the pizza pictures here and thinking this has just got to be a joke, right? But then you see these classic 2008 bottom text memes. Elijah Cummings, Elijah going. Oh man, press F. You see these bottom text memes from like 2008, and it's quite something. Quite something indeed. New York police real news. An off-duty NYPD sergeant shot and killed himself inside his Queens home on Tuesday, the 10th NYPD officer to take his own life this year, law enforcement sources said. What is on Wiener's laptop? What the fuck does this have to do with anything? Why is Sega here? What the fuck? What's going on here? Sega? 1 year after the battle, the city that had been plagued with crime and violence was safe and peaceful. The last Metroid was in captivity. However, evil has once again... I came here for memes, but I left with new music. What the fuck? This is nice. Oh, it's Trump. Mr. X, the syndicate boss believed destroyed by the 3 young vigilantes, has come back to life stronger than ever. Thirsty for revenge. He kidnaps blah blah blah, Axel and Blaze. Oh, this is Streets of Rage? Okay. I don't really know much about Streets of Rage, but... what does this fucking have to do... What in God's name does this have to do with Pizzagate? Why am I watching the Streets of Rage intro? What is happening? Okay, let's read more. The Wiener laptop contains horrors. Look at all these emojis, guys. This is like Emoji Pasta, the fucking website. Contain horrors against children emojis. That the policeman emoji, who have saw in their life a lot of creepy shit, another poop emoji, were completely disgusted and horrified. Multiple vomit emojis. Okay, so the President of the United States on Twitter recently. What has happened here with the Anthony Weiner laptop, the server, all of the emails between Huma Abedin and Hillary Clinton, the delete... What the fuck does this have to do with Streets of Rage? Okay, alright, moving swiftly along. Polish lawmakers criminalizing promoting underage sex, okay. While it would take half of GOP senators to defect to Trump, Epstein Island. This is all within the last day, guys. This is not stuff from years ago. This is current Pizzagating. So utterly fantastic. It seems like they're kind of just taking random quotes from the people they like or don't like and applying it to their thing. And way too many NYPD have died this year. What are these memes? Anthony Weiner laptop legally entered as evidence from the Nexium trial. It can now be used to prosecute others. Weiner laptop. Pizzagate is pedogate. Pedovores, the Satanists use pizza codes to depict the child they want to rape and eat. You tell them Q's coming and the Patriots are coming with me. Fellows, this is... Hard A, fellas, listen, this is not... I know you hope this is a joke. But, well... there's many more things here. I'm hoping there's nothing fucking weird that I pass over that's gets me fucking banned. Feds take down the largest... Okay, great. What... How does this have anything to do with Pizzagate? It's completely unrelated child porn shit. What the fuck? You gotta, actually... What, it's in fucking South Korea. What does this have to do with Pizzagate? How are you fucking connecting this to anything? Back to Pizzagate with POTUS Trump's mention of Weiner's laptop tonight. Podesta emails Maya Harris. Okay. I have not followed the fucking news in 2 years, so I probably not the most qualified to talk about this, and I know there's going to be people in the comments later who are like, you just don't understand, you're just an uneducated liberal shill, and you might be right. I mean, you might be right. Who knows? Adelina Haskins, and they said Pizzagate was not real! What is this about? What's going on? Feds rescue 23 abused kids. Who the bleep gets excited by porn abusing and get them out of the gene pool? And they said pizza... How does this connect to Pizzagate, my man? What? Okay, what's Randall up to? 19,500 gabs. Hey guys, does this interface look really similar to you? To anybody else? Does anybody else find this interface incredibly similar? It's almost like they're just bitches who couldn't fucking, do their own thing, so they just had to rip off that terrible, evil Twitter site that they all hate so much. Oh boy, we got some good stuff here. Let's read the bio. God, guns, and guts set America free. We, the people, plan on keeping it that way. Hashtag God. Hashtag MAGA. Hashtag conservative. Hashtag 2A. Hashtag patriot. Hashtag veterans first. Blah, blah, blah. Right, look at this.
Do I look like I know what a JPEG is?
Oh, God. Okay, we have some interesting language happening here. Some people were very upset at me for reading... Let's just say I read verbatim the screen caps in the Tile Patterns Guy video and also the Ohio Guy video. And people were very upset with me for reading them verbatim, let's just say. Well, I'm not going to be reading this post verbatim. You can just quickly glance at this and we're moving on. I'm not going to be reading that one verbatim. What's going on here? The travel ban is not a Muslim ban. Here's how it affects the top 10 Muslim countries by population. Blah, blah, blah. Calling it a Muslim ban is fake news. Okay, so it's just a weird foreigner ban. Okay, that's a lot better. That's so much better than Muslim ban. It's not even just Muslims. It's anybody who's like Indian or Pakistani who just kind of looks a little too foreign. That's good. That's much better. Once again, let me just say, ladies and gentlemen, that I am incredibly, I would use the term radically centrist. Everybody thinks fucking people like Boogie gave centrists a bad name because it's like, oh no, I just don't want any conflict. I don't want to ever like get anybody mad at me. I just want to be a fence sitter. No, fuck you. No, fuck you. I take sides everywhere, and everybody's mad at me for something that I believe, and that is the way it's meant to goddamn be. Alright, well, this man just assumes that any pedophiles ever, I guess, are, like, related to Pizzagate. Here's one that I saw earlier that I was, quite interested in. What is this responding to, even? This is like a fight? It's like a Twitter fight or something? What does your holy Talmud say about intercourse with children, scumbag? And then he responds, again, I'm not Jewish, you hashtag intellectual handicap. I have no Jewish ancestry. The only thing Jewish about my person is Yeshua, the Jewish Messiah who dwells in me. Okay, I'm not Jewish. I have no Jewish ancestry. I'm just literally the Jewish Messiah. That's cool. But I'm not Jewish, though, I promise. Which apparently is a bad thing, I guess. I don't know. I'm on gab.ai. I guess it's just an unspoken... I haven't read the rules on here, actually. Maybe it's actually a spoken rule in the rules. Who knows? Maybe it's rule number 6. You can't be Jewish. I don't know. I haven't read the rules, but apparently this man hates any suggestion that he may possibly be Jewish, even though he apparently contains Yeshua, the Jewish Messiah, within him. You already know this, so why do you, like the typical Marxist, continue to repeat the lie, hoping it will stick? You're a member of Nazi Nambla Party? So stop projecting that pederast movement's evil onto my person. Oh, wow. Who is this fellow? Who is this wonderful individual? Update on the wall in Santa Teresa. You mean that wall that, oh god, I'm going to make so many people mad at me in this stream. I already said that I kind of supported Trump in 2016, and now I'm going to go off on how the wall is apparently being built with funding that, like, was just stolen from other shit. So that's cool. That's very cool. You seem to believe I hate people because I disagree with them. I don't hate supremacists, I hate their ideology. What is this? Is this guy like a fucking crazy right-winger or what? Is he a different crazy right-winger? He's got a quote from Joseph okay, alright then. Okay. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. He's very upset at the implication that he may possibly be Jewish. But okay. Another one of these from him. Holmes Seth got that from Field McConnell, whose sister started Pizzagate with Hillary Clinton. I do not trust either one. Who is this fellow? Shepard. 71,000 tweets. I mean, gabs. Definitely not tweets. Legally distinct tweets. Oh, we got a forum here. What's going on the forum? When I say that this is a Gab dive, we're going to be looking at Gab, but I've seen some YouTube videos I might want to look at. And apparently there's like forums and shit too. So who knows? Who knows what fun things we might get up to here? Prophecy. Oh, okay. Oh boy. This is a whole bunch of stuff. What's going on in world news? Oh, I guess Africa and Egypt by mistake. Oh, fuck. I can click. I can totally click. World news. Canada. Let's go to Canada. Page 2. You hear about the blackface PM? Two-faced Trudeau. The media love the eyebrow. Tranny Justin Trudeau. Okay. You're giving me news from RT and Fox News. Alright, well, I know I shouldn't be surprised, but, you know, not the most interesting of forums, I guess. Pedophile protector. What is this YouTube video? What's this fun YouTube video? I bet this one's gonna be great. Oh, boy. 2012! Wow. In the education category. That's wonderful. This is an old... The truth never goes viral! So this is a video from 2012 with 182 views, which is now getting comments. The first, apparently, ever comments are from 1 day ago. Isn't that fucking weird? Isn't that a little bit weird? Huh. What's going on here?
Any pedophile, no matter how...
I can't listen to David Cameron talk. Every time I listen to David Cameron talk, I just think of that one... what the fuck was that guy's name? The dude, David Thorne, who made like an edit of David Cameron who just said, "Fruity bum bum, I like placing fruits up my bum," or something like that. It was very nice. I need to do a stream where we read some David Thorne stuff at some point, because if you are not aware of David Thorne, you need to be aware of David Thorne. He is an absolute legend. So, Deep State and all this stuff. Replying to Senator what? Okay, I wonder if this is the real Senator Warren, everybody. Lamau never skip leg. Okay, well, right, the real Senator Warren, everybody. Here's real Donald Trump. 26,000 followers, no gabs, no follows. Account reserved for Donald Trump. I am guessing that Donald Trump does not know that he has this account reserved for him. I'm just going to take that wild guess. I'm just going to assume that the president probably doesn't know that this insane, weirdo, backwoods fucking fake Twitter has like a special VIP account reserved for him. I'm going to go on a limb and assume that that's just true. So... Twitter banned me and took away my Twitter tools for tweeting about Pedogate and Pizzagate. Yeah, only like 3 years too late or something. Twitter has blocked me twice in the last 36 hours for exposing Brian Podesta and Amp John Podesta connection to Pedogate. Oh, okay. I don't know, guys. I think this guy finally cracked the code. I think he has it. James Alefantis is connected to Hillary Clinton, Barack Obama, George Soros, all these people. Correct the record guy. I remember him and his fucking insane meme haircut. They have a fucking pizza Illuminati triangle, everybody. Are you seeing this? Are you aware that this was made with pureness of heart and not a drop of irony? Are you aware of this? Now, I would just like to say, before anything continues here, there is probably some crazy shit going on in the upper echelons of society. You know what I mean? Like, in Hollywood, there obviously is, and we've been learning about that. In Washington, there most definitely is. There's some crazy shit happening. There's probably a lot of illegal shit happening. Probably a lot of pedophile politicians. But I'm going to go ahead and say that all of this with the pizza Illuminati eye might be going... Is that an inverted cross? I don't know, somebody who'd be into that. I think this might be going a little far in a few places. You know what I mean? Like, I think you might be looking a little too hard for these sorts of things. Back to Pizzagate with POTUS, Trump's mention. But didn't we see all this? Yeah, we saw all this. What do we got here? There's some YouTube videos. Huge work of my girlfriend in France about pedophilia in America. That's good. Burp on stream. Very nice. It's more of a hiccup, really, but it's still unprofessional. So I'm gonna take a quick little break from this. Take a look over at the super chats and things. Pop into the main chat. Tetra Venga with $20. I'm going to work, so I won't be able to donate, but here's my pocket change. Also, you have a baby sneeze. That was a suppressed sneeze. I have a very loud sneeze, which is why I suppressed it. But thank you. $5 from Noah Smalley. Hello, fellow boomer. I've had a horrible week. Thanks for being here so I can smoke a bowl and have some laughs. You know, now I'm just jealous because I might be able to drink my weird vodka Coke thing, but I've got my bowl right here, and I'm a little too busy to engage. Maybe in a bit we'll look at some videos, and I can use that as an excuse. But Brandon Kaparis, probably saying that wrong, with $2. I think you cool, but dun be so rush and stay on topic. Well, sir, thank you for the $2, but dun be so rush through your words, my friend. That's... No, but you're right. I should probably stay on topic. I'm trying. Sometimes I have a bit of a wild, rambly sort of way. So I apologize if that can be a little bit off-putting. We dropped a bunch of viewers very quickly a little while ago. I must have said something horribly racist and not known. But let me check in the chat. Maybe we're effing and everything's gone to shit. Dun be rush, boomer. Dun be so Getty Lee. Is this partake stream? Hell yeah. It's very nice. Very nice stuff. Vod Coke. Sneeze suppressor. Deus Ex 2000 is a masterpiece. I don't know what the context of this is, but yes, you're correct. You are correct about that. Can you burp out the Gettysburg Address? I'm Canadian, so actually... Probably not, but I could probably do the half Canadian... did I just say Canadian instead of English? Wow, the half English, half French Canadian anthem. I could probably do that in burp form. Zara asks if I need an allergy relief pill. I'm actually coming down off a cold, which is why you might hear some graveliness in the throat or something like that. You have a few notifs, sir. Deadwing, go see Trump's real Twitter, please. We do not need to go to Twitter. Twitter is not necessary. We're here on Gab, which is much better, obviously. I need Sudafed. You're right, I do. I have my NyQuil here, but I didn't want to get both drunk and fucked up on NyQuil while I'm on stream. With an upside down cross above the pizza. It was the pizza all along! All-seeing pizza. Yeah, I'm aware of the sniffing. I apologize for that. I am pretty much beat the cold, but the sniffing can be a bitch. Trump is the worst president I have ever seen. I am pro-impeachment inquiry. I could write a book on him. Oh boy. I will say Trump is a pretty big buffoon. I'll go that far. I don't know necessarily about worst president. I've heard some things. I can't think of a worse president off the top of my head. George Bush was pretty fucking bad, though. Trump's just kind of, like, ineffectual and doesn't really do much of anything. We're getting into a wildly political stream here, which I guess was kind of unavoidable talking about Gab, but, you know... no Leaf Gang. Canadianness intensifies. Just another day in the life of Jimmy Nutrin. The pizza is aggressive, Jimmy. Alright, Johnson was wildly racist, so there's that. Yes, Johnson, fucking Lyndon Johnson. He was like, wasn't he a Democrat, but he was like completely two-faced and just a liar and was like, yeah, bro, yeah, let me just hate everybody that I'm, like, supposedly doing things for. I don't know. I don't know. I'm Canadian. I probably don't know enough about your politics system, but I've heard some things. Anyways, this has been some pedo-gate. Let's move on or Pizzagate. Let's move on to what else? Let me ask the chat. What do you think? What's a good keyword to search for here on Gab? What do you guys think? Obama equals worst prez, a joke. Oh boy, we're getting real. We are getting real discoursey in the chat here. Listen, let's just set a base rule and say that I am not shaming anybody's choice for who they believe should lead a country or whatever. That's your belief. You go for it, dude. You want to vote for Jill Stein because she's going to reopen the 9/11 inquiry, and that's hilarious? Go for it, my man. You know, but like, if you're gonna say dumb shit on the internet, I make fun of liberals all the time, so if anybody's gonna get mad at me for talking shit about Gab, just go and watch my Movie Bob video and come back to me. FDR was way worse. QAnon, do it, Bear. CBT. Well, we'll probably look at QAnon, but let's quickly look at CBT and see what's happening. Before we do that, let's also quickly fucking vet this. CBT. I don't think there's anybody talking about CBT, guys. There's CBTs to MAGA. What is this? What the fuck is this? CBTs to MAGA. Okay. I have been fighting the shift to Gab. No offense to Gab. Just don't want to learn another platform. Dude, it's literally just fake Twitter. Come on. I feel so invisible under my shadow ban. I thought discrimination in our country was illegal. Discrimination based on who follows the rules or not. Okay. Deborah Ramirez. Here's an interesting connection. Once again, sorry for the sniffling. Chris told me not to do a stream until I was fully healed, so I didn't have to constantly say, sorry guys, I'm sick, but, you know, the allure of gab.ai.com.co.cock was just a little too wonderful. Let's take a look at QAnon. I'm gonna guess just one word works. Let's try dash, Q dash anon. No? Okay. Well, just... See, I look up QAnon, and I see that there's, like... I see that there's 2 people talking about it. And I assume that I must be looking up the wrong thing. But no, I think there's just, like, about 2 people left who still care about this insane nonsense. Do you also remember... Why is every, like... There's so many of these fucking insane, like, political... And it happens on both sides, too, where they just, like, spam you with these fucking links and hashtags. It's every boomer on the internet, besides me, of course. Every boomer on the internet. Their idea of using, like, social media is just cram the fucking thing with as many hashtags as possible. What do we got here? Freemason, Masonry, Masons... Satanic, occult, gematria, esoteric... Esoteric? Who is clicking on the esoteric tag? Freemasons, Freemasonry, USA, USA, USA! Oh god, my inner American came out, I'm sorry. Slaves no more. Well, it depends on who you're talking about being slaves, doesn't it? America, justice, Trump 2020, QAnon. We'll have to look at Trump 2020 pretty soon too, I guess. Just get everybody in the chat mad. So, chat, who you voting for? Let's just get this completely off the rails. Let's destroy any semblance of decency in the chat. Who you voting for, guys? You want to vote for Tulsi Gabbard and her Gale endorsement? Nuclear bukkake, fart burritos, and tacos? You know, that could be an exciting future for the United States. Do you remember the murder of Jamal Khashoggi? What Anons knew about him and his father, and Saudi Arabia, blah, blah, blah. This is just all this, like, just this insane shit that's, like, it's just this constant, unending ramble, posted in free speech. I guess this is a group, right? And it's just like, who the fuck is clicking on this? I guess me. What is this? First of all, they're all... Why is YouTube displaying, and what is this? Is this German? I don't think this is German. I think this is Dutch. Why is YouTube displaying in Dutch? That's a little weird on here. Like, only on here. That's a little weird. But, yeah, go on fucking Gab if you want to just find, like, literally endless. Like, I hate to be the guy who's like, you have no life. But do they do anything other than just come on here and post random shit that, like, vaguely talks about the thing? Alright, well, you know, let's not... Okay, 38 minutes. I was gonna say, let's not be too hasty. Let's watch the video. Let's not judge until we've seen the video, but it's nearly 40 minutes. So let's... What do we got here? And then I saw other Satanists looking upset. Followed the codes for a bit. Jewish gematria. Okay.
Just a fluid being.
Yes.
What? Now we have Star Wars. Why is Star Wars happening? What the fuck is going... Okay. What? I'm down for this. What's happening? Why do they do this? I don't know what they're doing, but we'll just go with it. This is their way of getting the news out. Why do so many versions... Different versions of the same numbers? Because once you throw out the different versions... For example, Satan 330 or 55. What? Seeing the news putting out different words for the same number, 300, over and over again. They can recognize 300 equals fallen, then just to make sure they are not making a mistake rather. Okay, so 300. I don't know what the 300 comes from, but Satanists look doomed, saying Satan is fallen. I don't know, does anybody think they can, like, make sense of this? We got some more Star Wars over here. They do this gematria flipping. Is it gematria? From English to Greek and Hebrew constantly. They can constantly be communicating with each other. For all we know, this is totally true, by the way. How do you know? I don't know. This person could seem completely insane because they're, like, right and everybody thinks they're crazy, because sometimes the truth is just stranger than fiction, you know? And, like, maybe they're fucking nuts, but, like, maybe they've been driven nuts because they're so right and everybody's, like, telling them constantly that they're wrong, you know? I'm not drunk enough, but I'm getting there. Anyways, so, yeah, this is some of the many things. This is just one example of one of these many, and you can see this, like, this video was 40 minutes long. You can see this person's just fucking, this was 8 minutes ago, too. And this person's just fucking, like, posting thousands of these, like, 40-minute long videos, and that's, like, his whole life. How long is this one? Oh, this is the same one. Is this the same video twice? It's just the same video twice. Why would you do this? What is wrong with your brain, Researcher Non? It's the same video twice, posted under the same fucking hashtags. Like, come on. You have much more than you know. What Anons know about the Rothschild family. Should we go to Q Research? Should we check this out? What is the site? I guess this is the hotbed for QAnon activity, I would assume. Q Research, the 8chan Q Research Board search. Alright. Great. What do we got here? How does the search work? What can you search through? We can learn about Podesta emails and Hillary emails. Fucking like 7 years after that was relevant. Death cases, helicopter crashes, White House visitors, notables. What's notable? Well, what's going on that's notable? And Forward Through Midnight edition. What is this? It's just a fucking archive of some ridiculous, insane fucking 8chan thread. Okay. This is nice. So the notables thing here, from what I can tell, taking a quick glance at it, is literally just an archive of, You know, in like, like on VG, on 4chan, when you would find like fucking, I don't know, I haven't been on VG in like 6 years, but you'd find like Dark Souls General, and it would have like all of the shit about it, about Dark Souls, and all the links to the guides and things. That's basically what this is, except it's insane political nonsense. Rewatch if you need a refresher or if you're new. Oh, man. I need a refresher, you know? There's just so much going on. Clearly, fucking Pizzagate and QAnon have just been happening for fucking, like, years now, and are just as relevant now as they ever were, clearly. There's just so much information, you know? And so it seems like most of the posts here on QAnon, well, I was going to say they're mostly just shelling videos and stuff, but no. What is this? Who exactly are the stakeholders at ICANN? Okay, ma'am, please click on your icons. Did President Obama have the authority? This was huge! Huge, you might say. But Comey and McCabe did nothing, gave her a total pass. State Department report on Clinton emails finds hundreds of violations, dozens of... When was this posted? I'm going to give Fox News the click. When was this posted? Okay, 2 hours ago. This is Fox News' fault. Alright. Okay, this is not Gab's fault. This is Fox News' fault for fucking... still talking about fucking Hillary Clinton's emails in literally 2019. What kind of hashtags do we have here, by the way? Hashtag Democrats, hashtag Democrat Media Complex, DNC, DCCC, MFA, Media Matters, Share Blue, Act Blue, Stupid Donkey Club. David failed again. What? Oh, fuck. Lost my headphones. Lost my mama. Lost my mind. So every night I lay me down in a blanket of bacon. Very important, everybody, that you hashtag blanket. For all of the people that are just happen to be on gab.com and are actively looking up hashtag blanket, it's really important that you spread your message to the hashtag blanket community. Hashtag bacon, too, by the way. Hashtag protected 2020. Spookier. Not spooky, not hashtag spooky, but hashtag spookier. These hashtags were literally placed at fucking random by some boomer who thinks this is just how you use the internet. This is wonderful. People who eat bacon are less likely to blow themselves up. Okay, alright, very good. Very good. Spicy discourse here. Core, national security, blah, blah, blah. We got people still pretending deplorable as like a oh boy. The Constitution. Hashtag really? Hashtag butthurt lives matter. Mater, sorry. In fact, he does that twice. Lawn chickens, Mater? Oh my god. Hashtag we are the wall. Q Mega Memes folder. Hey guys, you need some fucking spicy memes? I got you covered, bro. You need some wonderful, up-to-date, current, bottom text fucking memes about QAnon posted by 70-year-olds on Facebook and Gab? Right here, bro. Multiple postings of it for some reason, because we just need that. The ultimate boon. 8kun. What is 8kun? Is that like 8chan's fucking mascot? 8kun? Never forget QAnon. What are we never forgetting? What's this video? What's this one that we're never forgetting? Oh, I think this is a song, actually. The Civil War soundtrack. Yeah, that's fine. I'm good on that. But, okay. Right. Our journey back to Eden. Here we go with this guy again. And his fucking Dutch stuff. What is this? 48 minutes! Okay, guys. Alright. Okay. I think we found our video, everybody. Look at this fucking video right now and tell me that this is not something that fits in perfectly on this channel. What is this even going to be about? I am excited. I am excited, and you know what? A little terrified. Just a little bit terrified. Let me take a look briefly here. Let me get this full screen for you, so you can just... No. Oh, God, no, not that. Oh, God, no. Ooh, fuck. Oh, I wanted to go full screen with the thumbnail, but I guess that's not gonna work, so... let me just pause this then. Take a quick look over here at the Super Chats. Freddled Gruntbugly with $10. Enjoy my dirty, gay, socialist money. Heart, you're my favorite centrist. Well, thank you, Mr. Socialist Man. I appreciate that. Mevolander with £2. Dump BADD. Vote Beto 2030 to skate the AR-15s away. Nah, dude, Yang Gang. We need to get a tiny little nerdy man in office. Everybody's gonna respect him. Yang Gang, bro. Steve Cox with $2. We need communism. Okay. Nerdbane with $2. Trust the plan. Okay. Cat Whiskey with 10 Ron. Happy I caught it. These make me happy. And another 10 Ron from Cat Whiskey. Please mention how and when the streams happen. Well, when two Deadwingdorks love each other very much, they get together and they fuck each other senseless for a fucking weekend. Drunk, drug-fueled weekend of fucking debauchery and sin. And then a stream is made. I don't know. It's a pretty magical experience. No, I just kind of decide if I'm gonna stream usually like an hour before the stream starts, so I'm sorry. There's not really much in the way of a schedule. It kind of just happens or it doesn't. But you know, today I decided, hey, it's Friday. I'm probably gonna get drunk anyway. Might as well do it on stream, you know? That's never worked out poorly for me before. I've never left the stream unmuted and had to go and vomit and then nearly pass out on the bathroom floor and then come back in like 20 minutes. That's never happened, guys. Don't listen to lies. Don't listen to... Okay. Jeremy Hamback with $1.99. Oi, boy! Say that, you'll destroy my butt tomorrow! Well, I will be destroying that butt tomorrow, Mr. Jeremy Hamback. If this is what you desire. I'm gonna have to clear it with my girlfriend first, but I think she'll be fine. Let's take a look here at the chat again. Oh geez, what will all this do to Deadwing's YouTube recommendations? DeadwingDork, I apologize. Nah, it's okay. This is why we browse in private. Because, you know, because I actually like having stuff recommended to me that I genuinely want to watch, and it's bad enough being subscribed to Jillian Epperly and seeing videos about some crazy shit and why she blocks old friends. That's a video that she posted. Just some crazy, insane shit, and then completely unrelated, and why I block old friends. So, bad enough being subscribed to Jillian, but, let's see, never knew Dork was a sodomite.
Oh, you better believe it.
The sirens have heard your presence. There's pretty much sirens every time I stream, yeah. Deadwing Chan and Deadwing Kun, ooh. Russia tried communism, now people that just drive cars wherever. Oh, man. Speaking of Russia... Vodka! Drinking is good for you! Alright, sirens.
They know!
Only 200% scrub. I'm not sure what you're talking about, but, Yang Gang, everyone gets a check. The thumbnail looks like a surreal meme. Cereal Brain 300 as if you use 100% of the brain. You use your brain 5 times, you get addicted. 6 times, you're hooked for life. 7 times, you're dead. Any less than 5 times, it's better than sex. But 5 times, you're addicted. I use 200% of my brain. I hear train. Does this particular series have a name yet? I guess it's Live Dive. That's just what I kind of started calling it. Whatever it streams. That's the name of the series. It streams. Gay socialists rise up. Oh boy. I didn't know I was going to be bringing all the gay socialists. I mean, the gay friends are fine. I'm not going to say anything about that, but I didn't know the socialists were going to be coming out of the woodwork just because I was talking about Gab. Oh boy. Spicy discourse in the chat. Rumor has it if you watch the whole thing, you reach enlightenment. Oh, man. Hey, baby, I'm trying to reach your beautiful soul, if you know what I'm saying. Serial Brain 2 is a famous Q-tard on Reddit. The guy does nothing but post about Q. You mean like from Star Trek? Yeah, that could be problematic. Oh, God, did I just say problematic? Oh, no. Graphic design is my passion. Jeremy, let me catch up here again. Cat Whiskey with 30, Ron. I like it on my end, drinking too. Das Vidania, my friend. Gonna need to go pour myself another drink soon. That's what the strange, insane 40-minute YouTube videos are for. So I can go pour myself a drink, pass out in the bathroom, do whatever I need to, and you guys can stay entertained. Salta Vista with $5. Binge watching your channel lately. First time catching you live. Good stuff, man. Thank you very much, Salta Vista. I appreciate that. I'm taking a little bit of a break for the time being from doing like main channel videos because I am going to be working on... Well, it was going to be Blowfly Girl for Patreon. It was going to be a Patreon exclusive video looking at reading through Blowfly Girl in its entirety and her story. But I've since been linked some kind of insane, disgusting story of a fat lady, like, dipping people into her own ass crack sweat and eating them, because the sweat acts as, like, a nice, dipping sauce, apparently. This is what I've been linked. It's, like, extreme feeder porn, so somebody should probably alert Josh, but yeah, that might happen on the Patreon. Regardless, there's going to be probably one or maybe two Patreon videos before I do another main channel one. So expect a couple streams in the offing like this one. Ciao Firenze, I'm guessing. Ko Firenze? I'm going to go with the Sonic pronunciation. Ciao Firenze with $10. Where's the DD game Discord at? We could get a FF14 FC together and everything. Well, we do have a Discord. It's a Patreon thing, mostly, unless a mod decides to drop the link in the chat, which occasionally happens. It's like a mystery surprise mechanic. It's very fun. We do have a Discord. We have not exactly an organized game thing going on. I don't personally play Final Fantasy XIV because, oh my god, the fees. Like, I'm not spending $80 on a game or whatever it costs and then also spending money every month. That's insane. I'm sorry. I don't know where people got the idea that that was acceptable, but they need to liberate themselves of that idea very quickly. So I don't personally play that game, but I'm sure there's some folks on the Patreon or on the Discord who perhaps you might be able to set something up with. And finally, for the time being, we've got $1.99 again from Jeremy Hambach, who I am going to be destroying the butt of tomorrow. And he says his name is actually Testy Coles. Testy Coles. All right. Testy Coles. Very good. Now let's return to the festivities at hand. Serial Brain 2, Our Journey Back to Eden. This is some crazy shit. Oh my god, what is this? What even is this? Dark clouds hanging over our heads? What even is this? What is this about? Okay, well, only one way to find out, I guess. This was related to QAnon stuff. Somebody said that this guy posts nothing but Q on Reddit. So, I'm going to assume it's about QAnon, but like... But okay. None of this suggests QAnon anywhere. Dark clouds and light coming through. This sounds more like a trailer for a JRPG. Best chord progression. Well, it's slightly different than normal chord progression. Oh, it's a slight twist in the chord progression. Very nice. Very nice stock music. Got chess, 4D chess. Smooth
Government control. Freemasonry victory. The Pharaoh. The long living low. Moses.
Is this? I thought I was streaming, not playing fucking Civilization. What are we talking about? Pharaohs and shit. Beautiful soul. Unite to fight Satan. Satan's biggest fear. Now, I have learned something recently, which is that Satan seems to be very pro-anal. So I'm not really sure that I can in good conscience fight Satan, you know what I mean? Big fan of Doom, you know? But that being said, I know where my allegiances lie, and I'm sorry, but I think I'm hellbound. The Maestro. Isn't it amazing? Like, okay, so I said at the beginning of the stream that I was probably more, like, pro-Trump in 2016. And the reason for that, very briefly, not to go into a whole thing, because it's an old election that has pretty much no relevance anymore, but to go into it briefly, the reason was Hillary Clinton was very obviously just Jane politician. Hi, I'm a politician. Vote for me because I'm a politician. Hi, vote for me. I don't care about any of the things that I say. Trump was probably not the best choice, but you know what? At least he was a little bit different and wacky and interesting. That being said, we are a few years into this presidency now, and I think it's safe to say the man is at the very most a buffoon who probably doesn't mean that well, but is also not that capable of doing anything super harmful. So, seeing people still stand this man like he's their fucking god and savior, or god emperor, I suppose I should say, is really quite something. I personally will probably always be on the side of he's just a moron. He's not really evil. He's not an evil, horrible monster who's going to send out death camps to murder all of the minorities. But he's just a moron. And I'm not sure you want to be calling him your maestro. Judgment Day is today. When was this posted? October 9th. Hey everybody, Judgment Day happened. I hope you reserved your seat. No, God, I have better taste in games than that. So we're like nearly 2 minutes in and this is still the intro. This is more fucking horribly padded out than one of my streams. Oh my God. Once again, apologies for the sniffles. I am coming down from my cold. Within the week, I should be back to feeling regularly miserable as opposed to special miserable. Our journey back to Eden. Here we go. Can we expect some narration in this one?
Do you know what I find really amusing?
Oh, this is going to be very special, guys. He's breaking out the high production value for us.
It's to see the satanic cabal constantly coming with new rules that are increasingly aberrant in the hope of winning at a game they purposely rigged and then lose the game anyway. They asked the Brexit question to the British people, and when the answer was not satisfying, they decided to replicate the French play that essentially imposed the European Constitution, despite the fact that the French people rejected it in 2005. Same thing in Israel. Bibi won the April 2019 elections, but they plotted, paralyzed the system, and found a way to call for a second election that is actually happening today. As you can see, the democracy they sell you only works if it works for them. Let's talk about it. The divine model of governance that we find described in holy books is based on the divine election of the king who selects his assistants among the most...
Hey, surprise everybody, it comes back to religion. I would just love to see somebody like this who doesn't have some weirdo foundations in religion, you know what I mean? I want to see an atheist Trump supporter who's like really militant and insane, where everything doesn't come back to Satanists and God and I'm better than you because God, because hey, superiority based on religion has always been a great thing for everybody involved in society. That's always worked out well. So I just want to see the version of this kind of video that's made by somebody who's, you know, very slightly less insane, I guess,
righteous
is what I'm asking
in
for.
the kingdom. One of the main advantages of this model is to ensure that society is governed by the best of
Shut
it.
the fuck up. How long does this go? Here we have
Pharaoh who, after having successfully enslaved it,
It's like
How long will you go on limping between two opinions? If the Lord is God, follow him.
yeah, whatever this is definitely looks like the most accurate representation of the Bible. Okay, so that was whatever in fuck's name this video was. Some fucking weirdo, some sex weirdo making a insane video that of course can't just get to the point, because none of these fucking people can ever just get to the point and make like a 2-minute video that says, hey, you're being lied to, here's the proof. It always has to be some fucking 4-hour thing that's like horribly edited and padded out to shit and filled with just insane fucking ramblings about like how God and Satan and the apple and the Adam and Eve and the Garden of Eden and all this insane fucking nonsense. And you wonder why nobody takes this shit seriously. If you could just have one guy who comes along and goes, hey, alright, so this is what's happening, isn't this a little weird? Because again, I'm pretty sure there's some fucked up shit going on in Washington. I'm not willing to deny that. That's probably happening, because they're rich people and they're powerful, and of course they're doing insane shit. That being said, I would like some actual proof of that and a coherent video that's not some ridiculous, insane religious rambling. Alright, so that was the QAnon tag. Let's just, I don't know, not Trump. You know what? Not Trump. Let's look up the Democrats on here. What do we got? What do we got for the Democrats? Hashtag Democrats. We got @Democrats are dangerous. Smart dog that hates communist Democrats! Let's take a look at the Democrats. What do we got? What's going on? Got any fun takes? After Hillary Clinton accuses her of being a Russian asset. Is this bitch really still talking about fucking Russia? Let it go, lady. You're not gonna press the fucking button. You're not going to immolate us all in nuclear hellfire because of your weirdo dick measuring contest with Russia. Fuck off, lady. Tulsi Gabbard fires back saying Clinton is the queen of warmongers, embodiment of... She has my vote. I'm not even I already like Tulsi Gabbard because she's a hot fucking MILF. I don't need more reason to like her. The queen of warmongers, you're calling Clinton that? Yeah, you got... I'm not American, but I will become one. If it means Oh, man, she has got my spiritual vote. A fucking Democrat running for office who's willing to say, yeah, Clinton's fucking insane. You probably shouldn't have voted for her, actually. That's something. That is quite something. The Democrats have a huge problem for 2020. Next to Donald Trump, they are all boring as hell. Even Tulsi Gabbard can't grab search interest the way Trump can. Trump owns every topic of conversation by default. This man's not wrong. This man is not wrong. Trump's whole thing is just controlling the conversation. That he likes to pretend that there's like this war between him. So does the media likes to do this too. They like to pretend that they're like fighting or don't like each other, when in fact they wouldn't. They pretty much are a symbiotic relationship. Trump says some crazy shit, and then the media gets everybody watching, and then they talk about how evil and horrible Trump is, and then Trump talks about how evil and horrible the media is, and everybody's on his side, and it's this lovely little parasitic, symbiotic relationship that they've got. So yes, this man is not wrong. Trump does, in fact, own every topic of conversation by default, and I don't know if that's enough to win, you know what I mean? Like, it was the first time. I don't know. I'm not gonna go into my whole thing because I've been purposely not following the news that strongly, because honestly, does it really affect anybody? At the end of the day, my political belief is vote for whoever you want. Your life is still gonna suck. Nobody's gonna magically make your life better. You can probably do that yourself, but I don't know. Maybe you can't. I don't know. Schiff, the Democrats' problem with Elizabeth Warren is simple. She's not all that interesting. Yeah, this is the same guy talking about how Trump is just interesting. And he's right. He is, in fact, a very interesting topic of conversation. Trump is always in the news because he's always doing something that's newsworthy. Somewhat, I guess. But, like, is that enough? It was the first time because of who she was going up against. Or who he was going up against. I'm sorry, I just Rule 63'd Trump. But because of who he was going up against and how unbelievably generic Hillary Clinton was as a, like, mask. And then under that mask, how much of a fucking insane warlord she was. You know, it wasn't that much of a choice. Like, it wasn't a hard fucking choice to make back in 2016. Can we analyze this wonderful top header thing here that actually is so fucking poorly coded? Or whatever's going on that it needs to have a tiny scroll wheel? A tiny little scroll bar that does nothing. Look at this. I can make the fucking header vibrate. Anyways, got some more. Clinton suggests Russians grooming Tulsi Gabbard. Is this fucking bint really still talking about the Russians? Like, really? Is this just memes? Is this just these crazy people talking about Hillary Clinton because that's all they know? Is she actually still doing this? Oh my god. Like, I don't know who to believe is more crazy here. Is it these people who won't shut up about Clinton? Or is it Clinton who won't fucking shut up about Russians in 2019? We got some good, like, meme text here. Thomas Schoenberger's sock puppet account. Aquino Temple of Set Agents. Phoenix Enigma, who is... Oh my god, what is happening? What is even happening now? Outer Rim Job? Okay, alright. The Democrats live in an imaginary world where Hillary Clinton defeated Donald Trump in 2016. Maybe that's why their presidential candidates talk like the country is a poverty-stricken dystopian hellhole. Well, apparently being female is now a pre-existing condition. Being literally over half the world's population is now like a disability that you're born with. So, I'm not gonna... have you been to Detroit lately, my man? You want to talk about dystopian hellhole? I know people from near the Detroit area, my friend. Oh boy, you should not have a city in your country that is that much of a fucking disaster. Holy shit. To be fair, that's not Trump's fault. That's just the collective lack of interest of any politician on any side deciding, yeah, you know, we don't need to worry about all of the problems that Michigan has. They're fine. They're fine. There's nothing in it for us to, like, fix their lives or make Detroit less of a fucking war zone. No, it's okay. It's cool. We can just campaign on everything but that. Oh boy. Blacks for Trump. Obviously, I can beat him again. Oh boy. Bernie Sanders announced. Is Bernie Sanders running again? Did I hear that correctly? I know fucking Joe Biden's 90-year-old creepy ass is running. But, like, is Bernie Sanders actually... I think he's running again, isn't he? Oh my god. I really hope that's not true. Oh boy. So that was Democrats. Let's get spicy. Let's look for cuck. Let's look for cuck on Gab. Oh, there's 0 people talking about cuck. Oh no. Oh no. Rhino rats seem to ignore the rage of Trump voters that will be directed at them. Hashtag cuck, hashtag cuckservatives know the rage against them will be even worse when their hashtag Epstein Island photos come out of them raping... Okay, alright. Why do they have to be black and brown? Maybe they weren't black and brown when the raping started and it just got progressively worse. The attempted coup on behalf of the... Uh-oh, what's going on in this fucking post? Oh no! I'm seeing some interesting hashtags here. Oh no! Okay. Hashtag white knight, hashtag cuck, beta loser fucking destroyed. Hey everybody, you want to see a hashtag cuck beta loser get destroyed? Let's see it. Well, I can't read this, so that's good. That's a good start. What does this fucking say? Josh White, this group is full of incels who only know women as objects, so yeah. Rick Lopez Jr., lol, women as objects, so they use them like furniture and decor. You're a fucking clown. Citation needed.
Excuse me, that's not an argument.
By the way, you know that Stephen Molyneux guy, or Stefan Molyneux, or whatever the fuck? You know he, like, runs a cult? Isn't that weird? Just throwing that out there. Just randomly throwing that out there. You know he runs a cult? It's a little weird. Ben Jackson, how do you dare assume these objects' gender? And then we have Josh White striking back. Uh-oh, looks like I triggered one. How about you ease up, moron? If you get upset like a little baby, you are one of the incels that I'm making fun of. How did you trigger me, kiddo? Raffle. Citation needed. No, I'm laughing at how pathetic it is a self-hating man is using terms like incel when you're clearly the epitome of a neckbeard. Oh man, is that actually what this man looks like? Holy shit. Okay. Is that actually what he looks like? Is that just a meme? Or is that actually... Oh my god. Holy shit. Well, geez. Moving along. 3 queer cases go to the Supreme Court that can change the U.S. One gay Jew man plans to win non-discrimination protections for LGBTQ people nationwide. Will Roberts hashtag cuck again? Oh my god. Cheat sheet. Deranged anti-ICE open borders extremists take over Milwaukee City Hall. Civic nationalism. What is going on? Oh my god. White Knights and female pain signal reinforcement. Day 2 begin. This should be the final exchange. Parts 2 and 3 in comments. White Knight. Hashtag White Knight. Hashtag cuck. Hashtag beta. Hashtag soy boy. I got my switch right here, baby. Hashtag feminist. So this is the same guy from before who was hashtagging cuck and beta. So remember everybody, just like Jared Genesis, this man is the height of alphadom. Sitting and shitposting at people on Facebook all day, apparently. That's, yeah, really pulling the pussy there. It's no use appeasing or hashtag cuck to the left. Even the largest gay health clinic in the U.S. gets blamed for not telling people licking shitholes of third worlders from shitholes is a bad idea. I've contracted my 3rd gastrointestinal parasite from rimming, and I can't be the only gay man suffering. Well, gee, you know, I love the butt, but man, okay, well, moving along, King of Cucks, Queen of Sluts, what's going on here? Man happily includes wife's lover in their wedding photos, cheating on me as part of her identity. Okay, sometimes there's some good things on here. Sometimes there's some stuff that can make me laugh. Is this real? Holy shit. Oh my god. We took turns being in the middle of the bed, the best spot in a polyamory relationship. Okay. Alright, score 1 for Gab. You got 1 point. Oh, fuck this guy. Alright, just think, right now, at the very moment a MAGA thought is cheating on her Trump cuck boyfriend. Oh, is this like an anti-Trump account? Oh shit, we got some fucking conflict here, guys. Just think, right now at the very moment a MAGA thought is cheating on her Trump cuck boyfriend with a taller, better endowed man who probably doesn't even give a shit about politics. I mean, riding a real man to orgasm, not some weak beta sharing memes and doing the cringe okay hand gesture. I mean, yeah, you're kind of not wrong. There's a lot of people who are like that. But there's a lot of people who do that on both sides, so I think that's less of a political state of mind than anything. Also, I like this comment. Better endowed man who probably doesn't even give a shit about politics. So in other words, not you. Okay. Kind of funny post. Let's click on this guy's fucking, what's he got going on? Not a parody. Okay. Was that some things that I can't show on okay, no, it's just hands. It's just a hand. Okay, alright, it's fine. It's fine. It's just Obama's hand. I was seeing this and I was wondering, is this a Doug trio or is this something much worse? But no, it's just a hand. Have children, you dinguses. Pizza. No way that Trump would want anything to do with all you MAGA tards. He likes everyone except his own supporters. I don't know if that's true exactly, but, I mean, major fucking cuck snitches. Alright. I think we're gonna wind down the gab here. I think we've seen, you know, the best of gab so far, you know what I mean? Like, we can keep looking. I'm sure there's more keywords to search up. If we look for Trump, I'm sure there's no shortage of fun things to talk about with Trump. What do we got here? Nixon could compartmentalize in order to get things done. Trump can't set aside his vengeful rage for a second. Yeah, that's kind of true. Nixon might have been a fucking weirdo. Have you ever watched documentaries on Nixon? The man was actually a cuck. Did you guys know that? There was a time... I used to watch like documentaries about American presidents and shit with my dad because I was more interested in American politics than Canadian politics because it's Canadian politics and there's nothing interesting about it. But I watched this documentary with him about Nixon, and apparently he was like driving his future wife to go meet her boyfriend or something, or he was driving her with her boyfriend. Something like that. I guess they got married in the end, but like, oh boy, that's something. I don't think you could get away with that one and still run for president nowadays. Tulsi sets the internet ablaze with fiery response to, yeah, vote for Tulsi, everybody. Vote for Tulsa, Oklahoma. Look at this lady. You mean to tell me you don't want to vote for this lady? I don't even care what her fucking politics are. God damn. Yeah, let me just vote for this fucking lich queen. Yeah, that was always gonna happen in 2016. Yeah, okay. The Hill bot, Breitbart bot. Oh god, Breitbart. Alright, yeah, I think we've seen about enough from Gab. You know, the site's here if you want to go take a look on your own. If maybe you saw some things here that you enjoy, hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Maybe well, there's probably something wrong with that, actually. Let's not lie. But, you know, maybe you're a more, like, right-wing person, and some of this stuff, got you going. I don't know. I like to think I'm pretty understanding of anybody who has a sane political ideology. For instance, YouTuber Aiden Paladin. Very Trump supporter. Very hardcore Trump supporter. I don't agree with her about everything she says, but I enjoy her videos because at least she kind of knows what the fuck she's talking about and doesn't go into insane, ridiculous rambles about fucking God and, like, Satan and shit. And how they're all evil Satanists fucking working for Clinton. I don't know. But, like, yeah. I stand in the political party of don't make 45-minute fucking YouTube videos about weirdo conspiracies and expect me to believe that you're, like, right. So that was a little bit of gab. And we're going to move along here. There are some other things I want to look at. I don't know if we'll take exactly as long with any of these things as we spent looking at gab here. But I am going to take a look here at this one forum, which I mentioned earlier, which this man, whose name I guess is I guess this isn't, it's not exactly doxing him if I say his name is Brad Watson, because it's all over his site. But yeah, here's Brad Watson's message board, where if you look carefully, I don't know if you might have not noticed this, but if you look carefully, every post is from Brad Watson. Literally every post is from Brad Watson. You would maybe think that, like, somewhere along the way there'd be some more people who came onto this forum and, you know, I don't know, like, added to the discussion. I'm sure at some point there were other people here, but for the most part, it's just this guy talking about his God thing. 7 seals revealed as beyond Einstein theories. Bible prophecy is fulfilled as I, the Christ.
Yes, sir, I am firing the Christ, sir. Yes, sir, I am telling the Christ this, sir.
Have returned. God and I have produced the book/scroll of the Revelation 5.1. Okay, so is that like Dolby surround sound but in Revelation form? Very cool. Alright, I'm gonna take a look here at the super chats, check out the main chat as well. What do we got going on here? Squarey the Bunny with $2 Russian, I believe. Where is my, or $2 R, I'm not sure where that's from. Where is my boy Awubis? I don't know what that means, but I have not tracked down your mans. Akai Suisse, I'm sorry, I'm still saying your name wrong, with $2 and some incomprehensible message about something in Japanese. I'm sorry. I might play a lot of Yakuza, but I cannot read hiragana or katakana. I apologize. Or kanji. Mevelander with £2. It's not too late for Hillary to run again.
Guys, this is how Bernie can still win.
Cat Whiskey with 10 Ron. Check Jew too, maybe. Oh god, yeah, you're right. Okay, hang on, everybody. Okay, Cat Whiskey is correct. We need to take a look at Jew before we move on here. Before we take a look at this, we need to look at Jew. We need to search for Jew on Gab, because what bad could possibly happen if we search for Jew on Gab? You know what I mean? Like, nothing bad could ever happen. Hashtag Jew. You know, actually, let me try Jews. It's probably more, yeah. Hashtag Jews has some more people talking. So, before we return to the weirdo guy's fucking forum and all that shit, hashtag Jews here on Gab. Briefly, let's take a look at the wonderful things that are being said. Drudge has always been for losers. Who cares what hashtag queer, hashtag Jew Matt Drudge reads? His dated site is merely a collection of links from his daily reads, and he offers no commentary. One would need to be stupid, lazy, or both to rely on Jew Drudge for his or her intel.
Well, you're definitely filling one of those categories, my friend.
Hashtag Drudge Report. Hashtag Jewism. Okay. Mark Zuckerberg is a lying, virtue-signaling sack of shit, and well, we can agree on that, and a disgrace to Jews everywhere. I'm banned from posting on Facebook just for criticizing Islam. I'm sure that's all you did was just criticize Islam. I'm sure it was just a fair critique of Islam, my friend. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. What is happening in this fucking post? Okay. Alright then. Scrolling along. Hashtag fake Jew. Guys, come on. Look at this picture and tell me that anything you see here is crazy. Does any of this look crazy to you? Come on. This is perfectly legitimate and reasonable. Benny Gantz, not the new Moses, but the new Korah. Right. 6 million Jews. There's only ever been... Oh, boy. We got Jewish Okay. Alright. Okay, then. Alright, then. Because the world knows that when Jews kill Palestinians just for being Palestinian, it is not hate or genocide. Alright. Okay! I think that's about enough Gab.ai, everybody! I think that's a little bit enough! I think that's good. We looked up Jews. I don't know what the fuck I was expecting, but it was mostly that. So... here we are again. I should conclude the super chats. Catch up with Violet Kimiko with $2. Love you, Claw. Thank you very much, Mr. or Mrs. Violet Kimiko. I appreciate that. Let me take a look at the chat here too. Let's see. You didn't search furry. Rip channel. You know, it's okay. I scrolled away from it. I did not soft A fella bomb the stream. That's fine. It's fine. Based. What political ideology is DeadwingDork on? Milkshakes. Radical support of milkshakes. 6 million Jews, but only one Viper. Can I pin a chat message? Can I do that? Deadwing is a secret Jew. You're right. You're fucking right, dude. All along. Alright, so, public forum. 7 seals, revealed as beyond Einstein theories. This is, I guess, the name of the fucking forum. This is the name of the message board. 7 seals revealed as beyond Einstein theories. Really rolls off the tongue. You know, 4chan, Reddit, 7 seals revealed as beyond Einstein theories. My favorite message boards on the internet. There are no coincidences. So, as you can see here, we probably won't be spending too much time here, but let's just briefly recap. Here we have a pinned thread from 2013, just about the same time in the year, in fact, 2013. And here we have a post from today, from 11:09 a.m. And they're both only from this guy. This is the only man who posts on this forum. It's his forum. He makes all the threads, and he responds to all of the threads with his own shit. So let's see, what do we got? Let's find something that really piques our interest. Of course, we're talking about Trump again, because, you know, apparently I can't get away from politics. I wanted to very briefly talk about Gab, which is unavoidably connected to politics, but I wanted to move on from that to some other crazy shit, and it turns out it's also related to politics. Gotquestions.org. Marty receives his judgment day from the returned Christ. Senator Ron Johnson. Bible 7... Okay, this is a very active thread, guys. Look at this fucking shit. We got 23.6 thousand views. We got 121 responses. And I don't know, guys. How many of them do you think are from the same man who made this fucking forum and has made every single goddamn... Right, okay. Bible 7 seals. Fuck off. I'm not joining your stupid website. The 7 seals are opened as beyond Einstein theories on the cover of the book/scroll prophesized in the Revelation 5:1. The 74-page booklet is titled, "There are no coincidences. There is synchronism, interconnectedness, non-locality, retrocausality, subconscious oh god, it's gonna be one of these fucking people, isn't it? Look at me, everybody. I learned some big words at one point, so you listen to me. Alright, so he's got, like, like, definitions of the word consequences or coincidences. Synchronism, the simultaneous causally related occurrence of local and/or non-local events, and the proven science that simultaneity is connected, i.e. entanglement. Chaos theory states that everything is interconnected. That doesn't sound very chaotic. It sounds very connected and organized. Interconnectedness. Non-locality. 1. Not of, affecting, or confined to a limited area or part. 2. Action at a distance. The concept in physics of interactions outside the locality. Okay, so we have some definitions here. Consequences. Great secrets and mysteries are exposed when the book prophesied in the Revelation comes to light. Paraphrased. History Channel's Nostradamus effect. Oh, okay. Let's get our fucking facts from the Nostradamus effect. That's great. That's wonderful. The seal denotes that which is secret. 7 represents providence. Hence, the book scroll sealed with 7 seals denoted knowledge, perfectly secreted from the profane and secure from all unhallowed search. Tweaked. So I guess this fellow decided that the actual quote was like a little too, didn't exactly fit his weirdo ideology, so he just tweaked it a little. It's fine. It's still the same quote. He just tweaked it a little to make it a little more relevant to what he has to say. The 7 seals reveal a righteous, holy, and just God who must punish sin. I'm pretty sure this is just the plot of Ocarina of Time at this point. The sealing away evil and all this. The first time Jesus came, he did so as a lamb. I don't want to know that. I don't want to know about Jesus coming. But the second time, he will come as a lion. As one in charge in authority. The lamb is found worthy. Blah, 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 blah. An ancient symbol of identity and authority is the seal, a small object carved with unique design, which could be pressed into a soft clay tablet or melted wax. It was used like a signature to... Okay, so he literally means seals. And the 7 seals, I guess that's like a thing. So there's a reason why there's so much media that features the 7 seals of the holy whatever, locking away the evil Gingledoof behind the door of tomorrow, or all this shit. Richard Craze. This is the fucking guy who wrote this book, huh? Well, fitting. Preface. No, I think this was the preface, actually, but okay. Preface. Nowhere in the 7 seals prophecy of the Revelation chapter 5 to 8 does it mention Jesus Christ. The symbolism of the lamb and the lion is given as the answer to who is worthy to open the book/scroll when the Christ returns.
Yes, sir, I am firing the Christ, sir. Yes, sir, you are connected to the Microsoft server. I am the Christ. I am the Christ, sir.
It'd be the same as the 2,000-year-old body of Jesus, son of Joseph, or will the eternal soul and mind of Yeshua?
I curse you in the name of Yahuwah.
Right, so, okay. As I said, we probably won't be looking at this for that long because, like, is anybody gonna understand any of this? At age 76, Albert Einstein had an aneurysm which began to burst, and he was taken to the hospital on April 14th, 1955. While hospitalized, he wrote 12 pages of calculations in a last attempt to discover the unified field theory, an attempt to bring together in one theory of everything. Oh, that's a pretty good Aryan album. The 4 forces of nature. Einstein had been working on it since he published his theory of blah, 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 blah. String theory being the leading candidate. Seal number 3, unified strings, 21 or 19 dimensions and aspects of space-time, is the big toe. It's the big toe, everybody. We found the big toe of science, I guess. Yet it falls under the umbrella of seal number 2. God equals 7_4 theory. Or FOD equals 6_4. Oh boy, I haven't even gotten drunk yet, and this is okay. So this, okay, alright, so this was nothing. This part here is nothing. Followed by the preface. Followed by this. Followed by the introduction. I think you're a little bit out of order, dude. Okay, but this is just the first post. This was posted in 2011. This was posted. So this has been going on for quite some time. And the winds are picking up outside, so I guess the day of revelation is in fact at hand. But, you know, we go down here. There are no coincidences. Oh, and he fucked up the thing, so now it, like, looks more legitimate, I guess. I don't know. Everything is connected, evolves by laws of nature, is whole. Are you guys
fucking seeing how this is written right now?
I don't know how I'm supposed to read this, you know what I mean? Like, whole with a W that's fucking in brackets, and then an accented E, and then a tiny, like, subscript 40. What the fuck is happening? The big bang bit bang? The conglomerate. Multiverse without bubble universes and parallel worlds. Oh boy, what is going on in this fucking paragraph? Holy shit, we just went entirely off the rail. This was at least somewhat readable. It sounded like some fucking fringe lore, but it's at least readable. Yeah, bubble universes and parallel worlds. I can fucks with that. But now here we are on whatever this is. 7 classical planets. 4 don't cast shadows. On Earth, divided by 4, can't be easily seen during the day. Venus. Genesis. 117 Hebrew words / 28 letters. God's signature. So, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God / FOD. What is this? You ever see some crazy shit, and you're just like, you're left to wonder, like they put together so many explanations for why this is connected to this, and this is connected to this, and all of this is interconnected with this, and doesn't it all make sense? But then, like, what the fuck is a FOD? You see what I mean? Like, what is this entire paragraph? What is a FOD? Where did you get FOD from? What is FOD? 6_4 FOD equals food. FD Genesis. I'm going to assume Genesis is different from Genesis. Genesis, Denasis, what Nintendasis. Yeah, I don't even know how the fuck to read the rest of this. John / Juan. Apparently we're calling him Juan now. And this just gets worse. Oh my god, what is this? You fucking thought the time cube was hard to read. Holy shit. Oh my god, we're doing the thing that every crazy person does where all of the numbers have to be connected, Mason. We got Beatles 19 #1 albums. Over Hellfire 19 angels. Dad's stroke, I was 19. 19 of 21 killed in Luxor balloon crash. So this man just found every instance of the number 19 appearing throughout history. And then presumably studied math to a point where he could, like, somehow connect everything. Okay, God, everything, the all-inclusive system as a whole. Where's FOD? Tell me about FOD. Theory of Luck 100 equals. So now we're just getting into Fallout stats. Okay. Richard Bradshaw Watson with a Christ, like a cross for the T. Oh, boy. Oh, look at all of this. Look at this, guys. Don't you just want to read all of this? There's going to be, statistically speaking, somebody is going to get mad at me in my comments because I did not read all of this. And I'm sorry, but that's just going to be the way it is. And as you can see, that was just merely but the first post from years and years ago. This was just the first post, followed by this. I spent over 3 hours this morning tweaking/revising the first post of the 7 Seals Beyond Einstein Theories on the internet. I chose a Muslim site. Okay. What's going on here? What is and now we have just more shit, more fucking rambling about crazy shit. I deleted 747's takeoff at 1. And on Saturday, 7:30, I told my girlfriend I deleted something about 747s from the 7 Seals cover of my booklet. And I need you to witness what's going to happen now. What? You're trying to see some plane crash because of what you're doing? Having people get killed because of what you write is wrong. So this just keeps going. It's just more connections to things that don't exist. It's more humans looking for patterns. Except it's one human who really likes patterns. Why are you bumping this, dude? Why do you need to bump your own thread on your own fucking forum? We got Obama, oath botched, Eureka. So, okay, so what we just read was from 2011, right? One could generously assume that this man, whoever this man is, Brad Watson, whoever this man's is, one can reasonably assume that in 2011 he probably would have been more in control of his faculties as a psychopath internet man than he is now. So meanwhile, 16 days ago, yeah. What in God's name, dude? Good Lord, what is happening in there? This is just massive, ridiculous, like, block of just everything all of the time. Apparently none of them are coincidences, though, everybody. There's no formatting here. There's no kind of, like, line breaks. Because he understands it, guys, and that's all that matters. He tweaked the OP this morning. And then Brad Watson continues to be the only post for this entire fucking page. I tweaked the OP this morning, blah, blah, blah. 10 senses. 5 common senses plus 6 humor, 7 psychic intuition. 8 telepathy, 9 sexuality, 10 imagination / ability to change the matrix. Boy, the fucking matrix was a mistake. God damn it. Can you imagine how, like, what would crazy people even think now if we didn't do the Matrix? If that movie just never happened? What would they even be coming up with? What would the word be? Would it be Truman Show instead? Would they all be looking toward the Truman Show as an example of their thing? A king's seal would include his name and title. Therefore, I added Christ II after my name. After my name on the title page. Get a load of this fella right here. I'm the king, and therefore I added Christ II after my name. The fucking balls on this fella. Alright, so this is 2016 that this is being posted. This is Metonic cycle. About an hour ago, the doorbell rang. I figured it was someone getting out the vote. I was asked by the Florida Democratic Party to volunteer to go door to door today.
Well, we know who this guy's voting for.
But it was a Jehovah's Witness. I got into a long conversation with him primarily about all of Christianity, votes and elections, except JWs. You guys have been deceived by Satan into not voting. There's a lot more to it. Man, a fucking Jehovah's Witness versus this guy. Holy shit. Holy shit. I think we could invent a perpetual motion device based on all that crazy. Just concentrated fucking crazy on one, like, doorstep. That is wonderful. Yeah. It just kind of keeps going like this. It just kind of keeps going like this. Yeah, so this is just but one thread on this forum that's been going for like 10 years or maybe slightly less. One thread. And here's all of the rest of the threads, everybody. Marilyn Monroe was reincarnated as Janet Jackson, child prodigy. Okay. Marilyn Monroe died, whatever, was reincarnated as Janet Jackson, child prodigy, as actress, singer, dancer, model. Those gifts don't come from nothing or randomly appear. Why Janet Jackson? Is it because that's the only, like, female performer you know because you, like, are disconnected from society, so you just picked the one that you recognize and, like, saw in a magazine somewhere, and you're like, yeah, dude. Marilyn Monroe. Yeah, no, obviously. Why is she Marilyn Monroe? Nor does God blindly pick a soul from a giant hat to reward with great talents and beauty. See Seal 7, Reincarnation Theory. Marilyn died of a lethal combination of 2 drugs prescribed by 2 different psychiatrists without knowing about the other. See her autopsy. Those doctors were liable in her death, but they covered their asses. Coincidentally, similar to Michael Jackson. Okay. Well, should we look at the blog spot? Let's look at the blog spot. Let's just briefly take a look at the God spot. Posts from 2012, last tweaked in 2019. Oh God. President's Day. Look at all of this. Look at fucking all of this. It's just, no one man should have all that power. Alright. That's it. That's it for this, for now. That's fine. I'm good on this site. You got the gist of it. This man's fucking very silly. Don't go harass him or whatever. Let him enjoy his forum, I guess. But you need to know that individuals like this are out there. Anybody you see on the street, they could have fucking 78 pages of insane religious rambling on a forum that only they respond to. Utterly something. Alright, so, anyways, moving swiftly along to thejoyofsatan.com, or .org, sorry. If you're not, this is going to be the last thing we look at here. It's probably not going to take that long, because I do have to make some curry in a little bit, but, if you were just joining us on the stream, some people, a lovely individual on Twitter, I'm sorry I forget your name presently, but you know who you are, and thank you so much for this gift that you've bestowed upon us, has shown me, I guess I don't need to copy this, hang on, has shown me this picture. To briefly recap once again, apparently, thejoyofsatan.com is advertising, or somebody's advertising for them, by, like, posting supposed femdom slave hentai, but it's actually secretly just stuff about the Jews and the New World Order and why you should be a Satanist. So, we're getting the flip side of the Pizzagate coin, alright? We're gonna get it straight from the Satanist's mouth, why we should, like eat children and stuff. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Yeah, so, right. Secret, like, fucking femdom slave hentai that leads to this. Very good. So, before we get into it here, let me catch up once again. Bis Ditch with $2 Canadian. Hard agree on Canadian politics. Fellow scum BC citizen. Yeah, I kind of fucking Canadian politics are like kind of better technically than the United States system, but it's so much more boring that I think that makes up for it by comparison. It's so fucking dull. You don't even vote for the guy. You vote for some guy who votes for the guy. It's ridiculous. It's really dumb. Technically better, but really dumb. Anders Puck with $50 Sekiro, or I'm sorry, SEK. I'm not sure what currency that is. I'm going to call it Sekiro. Sponsored by Jews are not allowed to be criticized. He says, thank you very much. Ever Doomed Eva with $2. Look on the bright side. There's no diapers yet. You're correct. You are correct. There's no diapers. And speaking of diapers, Cat Whiskey with 10 Ron. ABDL Maths. Quick maths. Quick maths. The quickest. So here we are. joyofsatan.org.com.co.cock. Been around a while. Copyright 2002 all the way up to 2019. Would be awkward if they had to skip a year. It was like, we couldn't pay the bills this year for the copyright. I guess we can't be Joy of Satan for the year of 2006 or whatever. But no, copyrighted for many, many years. For those with dial-up or slow internet connections, click here for no graphics. This site definitely looks like it's going to destroy my internet. Well, many of you have been to my streams before, and I think the slightest fucking hair on my Ethernet cable could probably destroy my internet, so maybe I shouldn't be making jokes. Updates, 28th of March, 2019. Important information for non-Satanists, atheists, and those who are new to spirituality. Donate for the promotion and advancement of Satanism. Emailing the Joy of Satan clergy. Satanism is not a Christian invention. Satanism predates Christianity and all other religions. Satanism is not about spooks, goblins, vampires, Halloween monsters, or other related entities. Satanism is not about evil. No, it's just about anal. Satanism is not a reaction to Christianity. Satanism is not about death. We know Satan as a real being, blah, blah, blah. We know Yahweh, Jehovah, of the Bible to be a fictitious entity, and the people behind coercing this lie. Oh boy, we are law-abiding. We do not advocate or participate in any blood or living sacrifice. I remember hearing this a long time ago, that, Satanists are actually super fucking chill. I remember hearing this. Legitimately, I remember hearing that the actual, Church of Satan is, fine. I don't know if this is true, but that's what I've heard. They're actually just fine, and they're kind of, about, earthly delights, you know what I mean? Instead of you have to suffer your entire life so you can maybe go to heaven, which is maybe better, even though it's filled exclusively with apparently people that don't like any of the things that are fun, I guess. Instead of that, it's do what you like on earth, have fun, I guess. And that's apparently what Satan wants. That's what I've heard about Satanism, so I don't know, maybe that's true. We found Satanism as the original religion of humanity. Well, that just sounds stupid. You realize that just sounds stupid, right? You realize that the idea that your God is the one... okay, well, we've all been lied to by the Bible, so I don't know. I can't... I don't know. We got Nazarene, spiritual Satanists, blah, blah, blah. A lot of stuff about Satanism. The site's not really as interesting as the weirdo fucking, I don't know, ARG porn campaign that they're doing to fucking get new recruits, I guess. But here we have Kids and Teens for Satan. Kids and Teens for Satan. Your interest in Satan is very positive and is a strong sign you are seeking the truth. No, it's a strong sign that you're a teenager and you hate your mom. It is important that you put aside all prejudices in coming to know Satan. Most of what you've probably heard about him from non-satanic sources are from his enemies and people who hate him for no real reason. Other than this, man, I got banned from Twitter for no real reason. I was just spamming people with pictures of, decapitated goat heads. Man, they just don't understand me. Many lies have been told about Satan and his demons. These lies have been forced upon people. Fear, lies, and force have been used as weapons for hundreds of years. Satan and his demons are not evil. 2 exclamation marks and all caps, so you know that's serious. They are the ones who brought knowledge to humanity. so that we can be free. No, that was the ancient aliens. Shut up. Satan is our true creator God. Satan wants it for us to be spiritually free. The Christian God is false. The Christian God is a murderer and a liar from the beginning. Man, I'm not really even religious, and I don't feel right about saying these things right now. Oh boy. I need to write some inverted crosses all over myself in Sharpie. Satanism is not about role-playing games, human or animal sacrifice, blood drinking, horror, gore, or harming those who do not deserve. It is about anal though, right? Like this is a deal breaker. The only way to learn the real truth is to find it for yourself. We can never learn the real truth unless we can come to know both sides. Without knowing both sides, we cannot make a real choice. Thank you, Mr. John Satanist. This is where I am. That person asked me what my political ideology was. Learn the truth. Just stand in the middle and laugh at both people until you realize who's the bigger retard. The only way to learn the truth. Power meditations. False Christian God and his Nazarene, Jesus Christ. Satan will always help his people. Do you think this blog is made seriously? Do you think this website is fucking serious? I have to imagine it's serious because it's the URL right now is joyofsatan.org/www.angelfire.com/ a bunch of fucking shit. So I can't imagine somebody would have made a an Angel Fire website about Satan that wasn't serious. They don't make those flame gifts for nothing. There's no mediators in Satanism. What does this have to do with children? Christians try very hard to force kids and teens into their beliefs. Fucking yes, you're right. This is because you are young and don't have enough knowledge and experience from living, and they know this. This is true. This is 100% true. Getting your fucking kid into your religion because it's like the right thing for your kid or whatever when they're like too young to actually make that choice is kind of child abuse, actually. Maybe don't do that. Maybe don't force your child to like have your ideology because you're so sure that you're right. That being said, Mr. John Satan, who's writing this, would probably be super fucking okay with teaching his children that Satan is the one true God and everybody else is wrong. So, yeah. Maybe don't immediately go to this guy for like, for advice, but stop clock is right fucking twice a day. And one of the things you might be right about is don't force your kids to fucking do the thing that you were forced to do by your parents and just assume that it's right. Take your time and learn. Satan doesn't force himself on anyone.
Satan knows that no means no.
Coping with Christians. Tips for teens. What do we got? Tips for maintaining your privacy, keeping secrets by High Priestess Maxine Dietrich. There are no mediators in Satanism by High Priestess. Blah, blah, blah. Everything from Parents to Meditations by Juan Liria. For those of us not lucky enough to have parents that understand or who have nosy parents, the best thing to do is to not have an altar or tools, physically anyway. If you want to do the dedication ritual, buy a black candle and write out the prayer. Cut yourself with any needle as long as it's... I don't know about this, guys. I get that you want to get the kids while they're young and they're stupid. I mean, you claim that's not what you want, but apparently that's what you want by indoctrinating teens like this. But yeah, I don't know if you're gonna get if you're a teenager and you want to be a Satanist, and your only thing stopping you is what if my mom gets mad. I'm going to say maybe you're not the most committed to your religion, you know what I mean? Like, I'm going to say maybe you're not the best Satanist, and maybe you should fucking nut up and just face your mom and say, like, yeah, Mom, yeah, you bitch, I support Satan. And, like, if you can't do that, I don't know if you're much of a Satanist, you know what I mean? So we're learning how to meditate and stuff. Like I said, this is not the most interesting of fucking sites. This is really just kind of a genuine site about Satan. If you want to know more about Satan, there's tons here. We can expose Christianity. We can do all this stuff. joyofsatan.org. It's right there for you. Or stumble upon it while you're jerking off to fucking mistress anime femdom slave try not to come porn. Yeah, so I think that's about it. I think that's good. I'm gonna wind down the stream now. Thank you all, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us today. I'm going to take a look at the chat here. I just saw 6 million Jews, but only one Viper again, and it almost made me laugh. Look up "Are Traps Gay?" Zionism is bad. I support Satan because his magnum dong never made me go to church. Well, I mean, statistically, there's probably fewer Satanists who fucking diddle kids than there are, like, Christian priests. So, man, I have pissed so many people. The comments on this stream are going to be amazing. I should probably not even fucking archive it, because it's just going to be... It is going to be... I might have to disable the fucking comments. Well, actually, no, I don't. I actually don't, because if people want to argue, it just boosts the algorithm. Just boosts engagement. So, yeah, fight about God, everybody. Do it. We literally spent this entire stream talking about religion and politics. Probably not a good idea, honestly. But from what I can see in chat, most of you are just being kind of cool. And you're like... You're like aware that this is kind of mostly just jokes. You know, we're mostly just here to have fun. Even when it comes to the political stuff, ladies and gentlemen, if you are a hardcore fucking socialist, or you're like super hardcore right wing, and you're here, man, this is the breaking of the bread. You know what I mean? Like I'm glad to have united all of you people who probably hate each other and are going to fight with each other in the comments, because that is very special and magical. So, once again, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for coming to the stream, for probably most of you not taking this oh god, cold. I almost made it through without coughing. Most of you not taking this super fucking seriously and getting, like, mad because, you know, I mean, maybe you were. I haven't been looking at the chat that closely, but for the most part, you seem to be alright. You know, we're just having fun here. This is just a fun, drinky poo Friday night stream. I know we're talking about religion and politics, but it's really not the biggest deal in the world. It's like I said at one point in the stream, man, your God can be real if you want to believe that he's real. It's not, I don't think Satan being the real one true God is like really going to make your life better. You know what I mean? You might find yourself in Satan and like feel better that way, maybe. But like tangibly, voting for a guy or supporting a religion or whatever is not really going to make your life better. It's not going to put more bucks in your pocket. It's not going to put a bigger smile on your face. Maybe it will in your head. Maybe you'll tell yourself that you're better. But in the realistic, tangible way of things, very minute changes. More so with politics than with religion because, lol. But, yeah, that was the stream. I'm just going to pause real quick, or mute real quick, and censor out my horrible cold cough. And I'm going to take a look here once again at the super chats. I am all caught up in super chats. So, yeah, that'll be it, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, thank you for everybody who came here and didn't turn it into a shit show, because I'm sure some of you fucking did. But, yeah. Bit of a fun Sunday, oh god. Bit of a fun Friday stream. And, that'll about do it. Penis, ladies and gentlemen. Big satanic penis.